I normally carry this thing called a spy catcher. It's like it detect bugs and all that. Cause I had just seen somebody and I had it on me, but I was going into Sam's Club, and every time you wear it when you go into Sam's Club, it keep going off because of the sliding glass doors. I guess the radar or something. It keeps going off. So I put it up. So when he pull up and he was like, "Open your trunk." I was like, "Open my trunk." I was like, "Bro, what are you talking about? Open my trunk." But because we never dealt outside. You always bring it to my house.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm seeing you right now.
So he's thinking he's gonna
like
load it in the parking lot?
Yeah, like I'm like, no, I'm just for to see you and you just take it to the house. Like you're not for to put nothing in my trunk.
Right.
So you're like, man, you tripping, man. So he hit the trunk and he go in his trunk and pull out I said, yo, what he's like, man, it's the big guy. I'm like, so he throw me off when he said, I'm like, the big guy. So he taking the stuff and putting it in the trunk. I'm like, the big guy? What the fuck you mean, the big guy? So he like, yo, yeah, I'm the big guy, man. He's like, yeah, man, those things still got good stamps on them. I'm like, what you said? He like, yeah, they got good stamps on them. So I'm like, hold up. So I go up on my seat to get the spy catcher.
Right.
Bro, listen, I have never seen that many feds materialize out of nowhere. That many DA agents. It was like 30 or 40 of them. And I pay attention to everything, bro. Like everything. I did not see them at all.
Right.
Get down. Oh yeah, we got him. So when they going up under the seat, because I thought they think I was going to grab a gun, but I was going to grab the spy catcher.
Okay.
So they draw down on me. Oh yeah, we got him. The guy saying, "Hey, he's not supposed to know it was me." You think they care about you, man? You think they really care about you? They're not supposed to know. He's not supposed to know it was me. So they locked me up. On the way there, the agent like, "Hey, hold up, don't take him." I'm like, what's going on? He's like, "Listen, who your lawyer is?" I was like, why you need to know my lawyer? Because if I know your lawyer, you can just go right now. I just give you your 20 grand that you had in the car. You can just go right now and come see us Monday. Come see y'all Monday. Bro, listen, take me to fucking jail so I can burn out.
Yeah, well, you understand. He's thinking keep you on the street. Nobody knows you've been arrested. It's isolated. You can move them up the chain. You move the one plug up a little bit, but he's hoping you can move them all, and you could move them all the way to the top.
No, this is the feds. The feds they trying to get they trying to get me to cooperate.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. You can move them.
Yeah. Listen, what is the difference if I don't tell and I sign a plea and they give me life? I said, can they give me life if I sign the plea? He was like, yeah. I say, so if I don't fucking tell, they gonna give me life regardless. I say, if I sign the plea or not. I say, just because I signed the plea to 10 years, if I'm not telling, I'm gonna be stuck with that motherfucker.
Yeah, but if you cooperate, you might end up with 5 years.
Yeah, so I'm like over here.
And that's if the cooperation goes well. Doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna go well. You might get nothing. You might saying something don't necessarily mean you're gonna get anything.
See what I'm saying? So
and now you're going to prison as a snitch.
You see what I'm saying? So now I'm like, bro, listen, we going to trial.
And you didn't really say it. Doesn't. I don't know exactly what you said, but based on what you said right now, it doesn't sound like you really said anything. When he's the one saying, "No, this is that from the big guy," then you're like, "What? Huh? What are you talking about? Like what here? No, we ain't gonna follow me back." He sounds like he's the one doing all the.
And his so-called big guy wasn't the so-called big. He was an agent.
Oh, right.
He was doing all the talking. So I'm like, I never said nothing to him.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, I never said nothing to this dude. He like, bro, listen.
In the state, that might work.
Yeah,
right,
but not in the feds.
Not in the feds.
He like, bro, listen. In the feds, they gonna try to cut. So he was like, your best bet. This is why I wanted to get you out, because he was like, if you was in and you was going to trial, you will have 4,000 co-defendants. He said, right now you only got 2 co-defendants. He said, but in there, he's like, I keep seeing it. He said, so that's why it was important for you to get out before and go to trial from out here. He said, because your case is already big enough in the city, and a lot of people know about it because it was in all the magazines and all that. He was like, so if you stay in, he say, those guys are gonna jump on your case.
Right. The other inmates. You're saying the other inmates that are sitting there would be like your celly, the guys you're playing cards with. Yeah. Because they know enough just from reading.
And they just gonna piece. He's like, they're gonna just piece everything together. He was like, so I'd rather for you to be out. He's like, it don't even matter if you don't know him. He said, I just keep seeing it over and over again. So I was like, okay, cool. So I fight it from out here. I lose. I get a life sentence.
How long was the trial?
Trial was a week.
And how many? I mean, so you got the main guy. Are there other people that it's one guy?
Just the one guy. The one guy. He come and he get on stand and and it's so crazy because he get on stand and they asking him questions and my lawyer asked him, so you doing this to cooperate for a lesser sentence? Do you know anything else to do outside of selling drugs? He was like, no. So you saying, so when you get out, you're gonna go right back again? He was like, this is all I know. So he like, so you coming to testify to get out early. You the main supplier. You coming to testify to get out early to go back and sell drugs again. You're like, this is a part of the law I don't agree. So they, objection, Your Honor, objection. So he come and he tell on trial, he gets 3 years, 3.5 years. 3.5 years. The father-in-law
with me.
Yep, the father-in-law get 15 years because he just signed an open plea.
Yeah.
He get 15 years. So now, this is whole another world I'm going into now because now I don't really understand because now I got a life sentence. But when I go to sentencing, they give me the life sentence, so I'm not like.
But the fact that you already have, 2 drug charges, right?
Those 2 weed priors.
Yeah.
Those 2 weed priors
probationary that were they were probationary weed.
Mm-hmm.
They just had they were felonies, but for weed, which you can now get with a medical card.
Yep.
Or in a lot of states you can just walk into a store and buy it.
Store and buy it.
And so because of that enhanced. Had you not had those 2,
they couldn't give me no more than 15 years.
Right.
12 years. Okay. I was go out to 12 years.
Yeah.
So with the enhancement, that's what they get. They gave me the 851 enhancement.
Yeah.
So the 851 enhancement, well, 1 prior gives you 20 years, with 2 priors give you life. I'm like, what the fuck? I say, bro, you telling me they use 2 weed priors? I was like, bro, 2 weed priors to give me life? I was like, man, this is ridiculous, man. I'm gonna fight. So I went in. So now, going through this is the part that is like crazy because when I come back from sentencing, I'm like numb. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I just got a life sentence, man. So the guys, I get back to Oregon Road, the guys like, yo, man, what they gave you? I'm like, they gave me an elbow. They're like, oh, fuck. So, they get on the phone, man, Tampa Tony got an elbow. Then 15 minutes later, the officer like, hey, yo, pack it up. Oh, pack it up. I'm like, pack it up? What's going on? He's like, you going to the shoe? I'm like, I'm going to the shoe for what?
You got a life sentence.
He's like, you got a life sentence, so we don't want to make sure you don't harm nobody or nobody harm you. I say, man, you think I'm going to go crazy in this motherfucker?
Or maybe you harm yourself.
Yeah, but you putting me in the hole.
I
mean, what better way to hurt yourself?
Right. Yeah, but
after a fresh, not even 3 hours, I'm in a cell by myself.
Well, it's like the guys that are,